Hello everyone, Nathan here. Welcome to Project Discovery presented by Collective Shift. This is our weekly recap of the best crypto and NFT projects that our research team found last week. We do this video 5 days a week for our pro members over at collectiveshift.io, so head over to the platform for more information there. We've got about 20-30 projects to go through. Hopefully it's about 20 minutes. No time to lose. Let's get started. First up today is Coolman's Universe. This is a pre-launch avatar collection that's been garnering a bit of interest. They've got a very, very cool custom website. We got 10,000 species. We've got these little cute little blank avatar characters. They're going to be minting on December 17th, 0.095 ETH. And for those of us that have played video games as a kid and that have little maps and your little player would beat levels and then move around the map and complete worlds. This is what the Coolman's Universe has done for the design of their avatar collection and the ecosystem around that collection. We have Donut World, where our little guy is going to move through levels. Then also we're going to get Dino World coming through, and there'll be different levels, and then also, future worlds. So it'd be cool to see what they build out there around that ecosystem and that type of ecosystem. And then here is the 11-person team, unfortunately anonymous and not public. So all done by Lava Ink Labs, if you know them. And there's Coolman's Universe. So coming December 17th. Next up is DiasporaDAO. They're purchasing a CryptoPunk at floor as DAO representative and CEO. So this DAO is going to be run by a CryptoPunk and providing pre-seed seed capital to Web3 focused startups with the DIAS token. If we click on the link tree, here it is, and let's go check out their mirror. Actually, we'll check out the mirror and the Juicebox. Juicebox is really doing well these days, helping DAOs bootstrap, kickstart, raise money, organize their treasury. So here they are. They wrote on November 30th, so we're not too far behind on this one. They're creating a new collaborative DAO. Here's the Warrior Punk, a potential target. And actually, when was the last time they tweeted? Good. They tweeted on December 3rd. December 3rd. So they've been in real stealth mode since we found them. They haven't really done much since then, but they are planning to do that. I think they're also wanting to do potentially some TV. They want to create C-Punk TV potentially. So still almost in stealth mode there from them, but definitely starting a pre-seed seed capital firm focused on Web3 startups. Moving on to Messari, probably one of the best found last week. This is the professional metaverse coming. No, the professional metaverse is coming. Here it is. Your Web3 career starts here, and they're really talking about Web3 professional reputation platform. So how are they doing that? They're obviously reading our wallet. They're seeing what we're doing on chain. And then what are they doing to kind of differentiate us? Well, they're going to give us badges and also give us referrals so that people know about our on-chain career. So here it is. My Web3 wallet's connected in the top right-hand corner. If I come down here and click on one of these people, hopefully I can find someone. Well, as you can see, there's a list of people here with similar badges. And if I click on one of these, they've got roles that you can click to for the type of investor or Web3 professional you want to be. Then they've also got top badges like Messari Early Adopter, Referral Author. I've got some badges like Bankless Voter or Uniswap Voter. If we click on, say, Huntin', you can also do referrals received. So this is the first platform I've seen where we're able to give Web3 referrals, and especially for anonymous people, this is massive. With all of these avatars, we don't know these people, we don't know their credentials. Well, personal referrals from people will help massively. Here, Wojtek, who is actually the founder of this platform, here he is. Here's Wojtek. Wojtek got some referrals. Wojtek is one of the smartest and kindest friends I've had the honor to meet. Unreserved support for whatever he brings into existence with his big brain. So this is really, really cool. We've got Wojtek, we've got 5 or 6 different referrals here with written text, long form text, and also a bunch of referral bubbles tags as well. So like front end developer, back end developer, it looks like he's a community builder. And then also we've got the badges down here as well as popes. So the badges include he's an Aave voter, a Bankless voter, Graph voter, and then here all his popes as well. So Very, very cool platform here. They've also got a dashboard, which we saw just a little bit earlier. You can see my profile, which got a bunch of popes and badges for some of the voting that I've done. No referrals yet, but hopefully we change that. So one of the many organizations that's kind of pushing forward our Web3 identity and finally giving us some very cool new tools, services around our Web3 wallets that we haven't seen from traditional banks. Moving on to Stapleverse. I think we're pretty stealth here. We're following 9 people. Oh, yes, it's from Jeff Staple. So we've got Jeff Staple, who I believe he's Staple founder. There he is. So Jeff Staple has started Stapleverse, which I think is coming soon. Do we have a website? We do. So we can't really do anything. Just looks like we have a landing page here for Stapleverse, but we have Stapleverse by Jeff Staple. Here we have Always Online. They're kind of a stealth organization at the moment that are kind of doing things in the background. It's really hard to tell. They're working closely with LEX, or actually LEX is working there. So looks like they're saying it'd be a shame if AWS was made obsolete. So they're definitely working within Web3. They're called Always Online, which looks like a little bit of a parody on AOL. So they want to make the internet, but make it Web3, and maybe they are tackling hosting services and AWS. So they're a bit in stealth mode right now, Always Online. Here's flooredApe. Here's all your floor prices in one place. They've got an application here. Looks like it's done by a 2-person team, founders Chopadad and also NFT Claire. I reached out to NFT Claire to get access to the beta, so let's go have a look at the beta. And she very nicely responded and gave me access, which was awesome. So here is access. I wanted to share it. Here is Mr. Cartographer. Let's see if we can go to somebody else's wallet, not look at mine. Let's go to Drake Bell. So one of the more popular celebrities who likes crypto is Drake Bell. We saw him on the crypto Ethereum leaderboard, the Twitter Ethereum leaderboard, which I think we talked about last week, hopefully, which is a leaderboard for the top .eth names on Twitter. Well, here's Drake Bell. Drake Bell's got some cool cats, got some Mutant Ape Yacht Club, Sandbox, Doodles. His collection floor seems like 73 ETH. Wow, because he's got 733 items in his wallet. I wonder how much random stuff he gets sent. So it's a very, very clean user interface, user experience here. So wanted to show that, and that's pretty much the beta there for flooredApe. All your floor prices in one place in a beautiful, beautiful platform. Moving on to the OHM Forks Aggregator. This is an aggregator of OHM forks. So the power of staking and bonding. And here they're listing them out for us and keeping track of them. So got quite a few here, and they've got them listed by blockchain as well here on the left-hand side. Cool. So that is OHM Forks Aggregator at OHM Forks on Twitter. Next up, we have a meme coin. We won't get into this one, but just want to mention there is a ToyPoodleCoin, which is the TPC coin, a new generation of meme token based on Solana. So high risk, obviously, but gotta love a meme coin. We will see how they fare in 2022. I wonder if meme coins are going to get hit hard, and maybe some will never come about again. So obviously high risk with ToyPoodleCoin, but they want to be the Doge rival and Doge competitor on Solana. Moving on to Pixel Sports Legend. Here we're building teams of pixelated NFTs. So we've got our teams. They're starting off with a basketball theme, so it's teams of 5. We can mint one team for 0.07 ETH. There's going to be 3,000 teams available. Once we've minted the teams, you can see here there's players with different attributes. Stage 1, we mint the teams. Stage 2, team players are airdropped to the teams. and then eventually there's going to be simulations done daily. Games are recorded, and then we got a simulation-based NFT game based, and you play with your NFT team and your NFT players. And then prizes for the first season include cool cats, doodles, yacht clubs, gutter cats, other NFTs as well. So, be very, very interesting to see if this simulation-based NFT game craze, and it's not really a craze yet, but we'll see if it takes off and does become a craze. Here's Linemint. We got a decentralized investment network. Find, share, and earn with trust. So this is a non-custodial, decentralized platform that allows anyone to build a trusted network of investors, find reliable investment opportunities, and share investments. So really creating kind of a trusted network for us. So here we have automated deal flow in a mock-up for us, where we've got different type of assets, contract address, the type of token it is, a reputation score. My assumption is given by the community, and then market cap and price information as well. They're also going to have their own line token if we share investments with the platform that do well. And at the end of the day, they want to be a capital coordinator. They want to be capital coordination infrastructure for the internet. So pretty cool promises and kind of mock up there and roadmap there for Linemint, a decentralized investment network. Next up is ethOS, or ETH operating system, and here is a mobile-based Web3 operating system. So Web3 needs the ePhone, which is a play on words on the iPhone. ethOS is the world's first Ethereum mobile operating system. If we have a look at the website, we've just got a landing page with information. We could join the Discord as well. And here we have mockups for what would be on Ethereum operating system. What would be on there? The ultimate tool for creators and explorers of Web3. So it would help us connect to DeFi, NFT apps, social apps, and more. So not too much information. We can get updates here, but they're pretty stealth at the moment, besides stating their goal of being the world's first Ethereum mobile operating system. Excuse me. I believe 0xlen.eth has created fohmo.io, FOHMO. So this is a OHM fork website, or more like an OHM analytics website, where we can come in here and see analytics and information about OlympusDAO and then the other Olympus forks out there. They've got 3 at the moment. We've got OlympusDAO, Wonderland, and Climber. And the interesting things that trying to get my heads around that are different for all these organizations are rebase periods different for each of them, or when the next rebase is. We've got an index here. APY is obviously different. The rebase ROI, rebases per day, which are different. Actually, all of these are around 3. So pretty cool to see that people are starting to aggregate more detailed statistics for OHM and these new type of DeFi 2.0 mechanics. Next up is WizardsDAO. WizardsDAO kind of launched last week. They're going to do 5 wizard auctions every day until they hit 2,000 ever. Looks like it started by Sauced. We've talked about Sauced in the past over at Collective Shift and on the platform. This is a design agency of Web3. So we've got Noun mechanics here with their 5 wizard auctions every day, and then here is their kind of custom website. So bit of a meme coin, bit of a meme collection, but probably not completely. We've got 3 different builders here who all look like they work with Sauced. So this is like an NFT collection for Sauced XYZ. Moving on to MountainDAO, another great example of a DAO mobilizing last week was MountainDAO. We have the CryptoFunks community So instead of we have the CryptoPunks community, now we have the CryptoFunks community. CryptoPunks face left. CryptoFunks are literally just CryptoPunks switched around and they face right. There was a lot of controversy around CryptoFunks because OpenSea, based on the petition from Larva Labs, the creator of CryptoPunks, got CryptoFunks delisted 3 times, and now it's created a lot of different controversy and talk around Creative Commons licensing, and what we should own if we own an NFT. You know, Larva Labs doesn't give full ownership rights to CryptoPunk owners, where other NFT collections do. So that's all a big hiatus into what we're talking about today, MountainDAO. If we come down to the bottom, they haven't tweeted often. Excuse me, hopefully we get there soon. But the gang's buying a mountain, essentially. And if we come to the bottom, we've got a CryptoFunk holder, Brandon Shield, who's looking to sell his 18.2 acre mountain in Virginia in the United States. There's the Zillow. There's the piece of land. Estimated at about 400 grand. They are looking to get a zombie funk and about 150 grand in Bitcoin or ETH. The mountain's listed for 400 grand. They're not accepting punks or Bored Ape Yacht Clubs, which I think is awesome. So once he put that out there, the CryptoFunk community is bounded together, and now they're buying a mountain. So they're going to try to buy it off of Brandon. So they want to create Funky Town out there in Virginia. If we go back to the top, let's go and see how they're doing with juicebox.money. So they haven't raised too much. They've raised, it looks like they've raised about 21 ETH. Cool. So they're still raising funds to buy the mountain in Virginia with MountainDAO. Moving on to Mirror Worlds. Mirror World is the world is games, co-create adventures with interactive NFTs and shuttle across all the worlds. Here is their website. It's Web3 enabled. Let's see if we can enter Mirror World. I struggled to enter Mirror World last time. Yeah, I still can't figure this thing out. Well, there's one of our mirrors, so I was able to click into one of the NFTs. It looks like we have an avatar collection. We have 11,000 unique AI virtual beings. Each mirror can be upgraded and co-created by talking with the collector, also offering a series of rights in the future games. Cool. So our little avatar will be available for future games. Cool. Do we have a public team? There's the team. Doesn't look like we do. We have an anonymous team with this collection. Very interesting. Kind of a cool custom website. There's another little mirror. Moving on to Dream Lab. Here we have photography NFTs. This is done by Jacob Brigling. And Jacob Brigling is an LA, London-based photographer and also a CryptoPunk. And they are creating Reflection, a 1,111 photo-generated on-chain NFT project coming in February 2022. So no information there, but we can go and check out Jacob there. Jacob's verified on Twitter, so he's a pretty well-known photographer. Moving on to Superdao. Superdao is operating systems for DAOs. We've got a lot of really cool promises here. Start a DAO in seconds, step-by-step processes to start, manage, grow your DAO. We can come down here and they really break it up nicely. It's really built for everyone. You know, anyone from DeFi, Metaverse, corporations, startups, communities. They really break it down nicely here for their services. They break it down into before token services. So, you know, DAO ID, profile, invitation flow, member app, NFTs, pre-tokens. Then they talk about after token and operating stack, technical stack. Then they're talking about services like treasury, governance, recruiting, compensation, analytics. That makes a whole lot more sense. Just really split out these DAO functions into pre-token and post-token. And we also have a really clean mock-up here for Superdao. Probably one of my favorites of the week last year, of last week that we found. And they're talking about things like dashboards, members, NFTs, governance, treasury, payroll for the DAOs, which is very much needed. The only thing that they don't tackle, it seems like, is is chat features and chat services, which is really, really difficult to do, especially at the world-class level that you and I expect chat services to be at. So still unbelievably bullish here on Superdao, really like it. We also can go to their DAO directory, which looks pretty extensive. We got 656 DAOs here that we can come in here. They got a filtering tool by tags, and we can come in here and dive into a lot of DAOs, obviously. So if you've been looking for a resource for DAOs, head over to Superdao, check out the directory. Moving on to our next tool, Crypto Summaries Bot. Get daily summaries from your favorite crypto Telegram groups. So stop going into Telegram and get these things automated for you. If we go over to GitHub, I wonder if they're still putting these things out. Oh, good. They just launched their one 46 minutes ago for today. And here we can come over here, and they've got a certain amount of organizations here that we can come in and get a summary of what they talked about today. So let's go into Olympus. Let's go into the Olympus Telegram group. What they chat about today. We have a word cloud here that talks about major keywords like migration, temporary, GOHM, balance, rebase. So it looks like that's what they were talking about today. Then we can come down here and we get an automated, I think it's automated. It's too good not to be automated. We get an automated output of all the best Twitter discussions put into different sections. So there was a whole discussion around migration rebasing, it seems like, balancing WSOHM, also around temporary. So they're taking all of those keywords from the word cloud and then giving us the best messages from the day, or probably the most active messages, I guess, the ones that sync the most with the word cloud. So very, very cool tool there from Crypto Summaries Bot. If we go back to GitHub, we'll see that they've got quite a few organizations here. They've got probably about 10 different organizations, or 12 that they do this for. So making Telegram a whole lot better with Crypto Summaries Bot. Messari released a project last week called Messari Governor. That's their free first-to-market governance aggregator and voting platform. If you participate in DAOs right now and you are active voters, you know how fragmented the process is. If you are a part of a lot of DAOs, you have to go to Snapshot to vote for them. You have to go into individual discourses or forum or proposal pages to go and read about them. And then you've scattered across all these different DAOs. It's just a fragmented experience. It really is. So here, it looks like Messari is trying to make that an aggregated experience. We've got all of our different proposals, statuses of these things from active vote to preliminary discussion to upcoming vote, whether it succeeded or failed, the category and the subcategory of the proposal, and then also the importance too. They give it an importance rating. So if I go into Friends with Benefits NFT and Friends with Benefits.art Miami drop, they say this is low importance, about teams and operations, other project changes, and then we can come in here and get some information about it. Look at the active voting. Very, very cool. And we could go and click a link and go and check that out and dive deeper into the proposal. So very, very clean little application here. A nice first step into a governance aggregator with Messari Governor. Here's Spoiled Banana Society. This is created by 11 Bored Ape Yacht Club members building an NFT fantasy sports society. They say they have over 1 million in prizes. And unfortunately, I think we only have an OpenSea page at the moment. I don't know if we have a website. Maybe we do. Yes, we do, thankfully. Here is Welcome to the Spoiled Banana Society. They're going to mint 10,000 SBS Genesis cards, which doubles as your membership, and also gives you access into playing each year in the SBS Genesis League. Cool. So, unfortunately, it looks like the NFL season's just ending, so they might miss this one. But next year, if they're starting with the NFL, which it looks like they are, and they're going for about 0.09 ETH at the moment. And we've only minted about 2,100, so they're not sold out. We're going for a slower mint. Another big story last week was Punk's Comic. They released Punk's Comic #2. If we go back to OpenSea, we can go to Punk's Comic. We'll click on Punk's comic, and then we will see that number 2 has already come in here. And what's the price of number 2 at the moment? Looks like our floor price for number 2 is 0.32 ETH for Punk's comic number 2, which was a big drop. A little bit of drama. I heard that of the 8,100 that were minted, only around like 300 or 400 different wallets got them. So it looks like there was high degrees of concentration in the minting. And I do think that there's going to be 21,000 of these Punk's comic number 2s. So we may see some price decreasing just as supply increases over time. Here's VeeDao, a community of art collectors passionate about the long-term vision of VeeFriends and other blue chip projects. They're not affiliated with Gary and VeeFriends. They've got a Discord, and this is really what you want to see from your NFT communities. You want to see organic creation of new communities around an NFT collection that's not affiliated with the official team. I think that's very, very powerful. For Gary and for the VeeFriends team, that means that VeeDao is now working with them 24/7. Working with them, but not with them officially, to help grow the whole VeeFriends collection without any more output from Gary V or from the VeeFriends core team. So this is the type of stuff you want to see. Very, very bullish for VeeFriends. Here we have a rug scorecard. This is a communal Google sheet that's pretty much ranking all of our different OHM forks on a likeliness of rug. A score of 1 is low likeliness of rug. A score of 5 is high risk of rug. What is it? Where's OlympusDAO? OlympusDAO is not even on E. So it looks like that we're doing all of the other DAOs. Looks like we have a few here that may not rug, like Phantom, Hector, Climber, Rome, Temple, SPA. Looks like they've got the best scores at the moment. And then if we look at row 3, we can see in 4, we can see all the different criteria that they talk about. And if you're interested in analyzing projects, which I'm sure you are, if you've made it to this far in the video, they do have some good different criteria and metrics that they're looking at, like docs team, seriousness team of the culture, excessive marketing tactics, multi-sig contract, fork complexity, originality. That's some good stuff that's very crypto native. So that's the rug scorecard for OHM Forks. And I think last one today. Yes, last one. So, last one is MoonHeads. These are collectible NFT characters in limited sets, but they have utility. They're built on Ethereum. Their first home for these little guys is TransactionStreet.com. Let's go right over there. Transaction Street is a blockchain visualizer. We'll launch the visualizer, and it literally is showing us an active blockchain. We have Ethereum on the left-hand side. We have the buses are blocks. The little people are transactions. We have our transactions here on the left-hand side in the mempool, waiting to get into a block and then be confirmed on the blockchain by the validators. And then we have the applications over here sending out the transactions. Transactions hang out. They get approved onto a block. The bus takes off, gets added to the blockchain. On the right-hand side, we have the Bitcoin blockchain. And as you can see, there's a lot more activity on Ethereum than Bitcoin, which makes a lot of sense. Now, what are MoonHeads? If you see right here in the top left-hand corner, we'll see your ad here with MoonHeads. And these little MoonHeads are clickable ads. So I just click 3 of these little guys, and it's taken me to OpenSea, OpenSea, and OpenSea. So it's selling me more of these, but it's just going to show that this is what your ads may look like in the future. Just blending in little characters and little NFTs. So very, very cool in my opinion. And I love Transaction Street. So a growing number of ways to use your MoonHead. Reserve ads on websites for free. Free entries into ranked games with weekly prizes. And then set your playable character in the metaverse, so you can use your little guy in the metaverse as well. Very, very cool little custom website too. And that's it for today. So thank you everyone that got this far. Really appreciate you being here. Like we said at the start of the video, all of these, we do these videos 5 days a week for our pro members over at collectiveshift.io. All of the descriptions should be at the bottom and the links in the description below. Thank you again for being here. Really appreciate it. We'll be back at it next week. Bye for now.